Figure out what this shit is about. Am I gonna click the button? Not yet.
Add Ash.
I can keep showing up late for that. You can push back the clock. Well, whatever. I think the audio is low. That's just me. Why did it? You're pushing back time. Maybe. Nobody wants to hear me anyway. Man, it said that Zhongli's fallen off. People should protest again. Keep him as the only character that gets patched, but patch him every patch. Yeah, you know what? That's a sentence that makes sense. Painfully redundant, but still. So what's the next Stygian onslaught? So what's the timing on this? It's like once a month, every month. Every 4 weeks. I generally don't know.
Strike a pose. Let my name echo in the pinnacle of excellence.
Things are about to get dicey. Busted.
Oh, I had to scratch my hand in the middle of a combo. Fantastic. Oh, excellent. Just what I wanted.
Time to shine. A burst of flavor.
Game's up. Fun's over. Quietly now. Busted.
Extinguished.
I feel like I should have gotten Yelan. If she does fucking 18,000 per arrow, that upgrade would have been pretty significant. No, okay, well. You look like the system. Especially like the repetition of the dailies.
Thank you for
They're gonna keep adding shields just to frustrate me. They just have to hit an opponent. It doesn't say they have to damage them. Okay, time to click the button. Fucking safety. Oh.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore
Do they know their
me so
community? Of course they're
much?
gonna do that.
This land holds nothing but
Okay, so should put this off.
walks of life.
Because lore. Paralogism? Wait. Is this gonna be part of it then? I'm a little confused. Is it gonna be a... Have I done it? Wait, I can check the history. Whoops. Collection record. Okay, is there anything here that... Because this sounds a little familiar. Oh, what? How fucking far back was that? Wait, is it actually recent? Oh, huh? Okay, but the game hasn't fucking...
Imagine, if you can believe it,
Imagine if
a
you will.
whole other world within this universe. In that world,
That's called a planet.
people found supreme bliss in what can best be described as
It's not
lucid
that weird.
dreams. Reality became blurred, or rather, redefined.
Wow.
But outside of their flawless reality, the problems of the material world remained. And in the end, the cold, hard truths of the real world caught up to them in the reality to which they had escaped. Deep in the dark ruins, another soul who was fleeing destruction discovered the final remains of this world.
My eyes are already glazing over. What the fuck?
These two terminals were once a means for the dreamers to manage the outside world. Now, they form part of the mage's collection. The mage once tried to form a
Isn't it
world from
always
things she
Venti
had
who has the
gleaned in
narrator
her
voice?
eclectic experience. But as the calm observer, she never found that spark of inspiration to bring everything together. Before fate caught up to the wandering mage, she paid one more visit to her wise and learned friends. She learned much during their time together, and although she did not find the answer, her loneliness faded away in time. But as she and her friends crafted other wondrous worlds together, she finally realized the missing piece in the world she dreamed of creating. A vibrant, captivating protagonist.
Fuck off.
The glorious traveler and their impeccable companion were the perfect candidates. She was filled with hope.
No.
The lucid dream of a lost civilization was built anew, and the mage's vast collection now had a world to call home. After sojourning for so long, it was time for her to leave lest the destruction catch up with her. And in any case, a new story had now begun.
Okay, considering the mannequins, should I be able to switch as much as I like? Is this going to be a permanent decision? In this case, they look pretty much the same, though. I should regret my pick of Traveler. Can I hear their voices? No? Fine. I guess they won't ever talk. He's loaded! Like, not monetarily? Great, I have a living progress bar now. What the fuck? Wow, they all feel very generic. Fantastic. Oh, it says I can switch. God damn it. It's gotta have that dead look in her eye, you know? Oh no, I like green. Ooh. I mean, you gotta go for maximum sugoi. Why can't I go for fucking max bushy eyebrows? Like halfway up the forehead, some real caterpillars. Just always concerned. Eh. Didn't they have the budget for a good hairstyle? Why am I being mean? What the Ooh, that's a good combination. Oh, dude, it's gonna be so satisfying watching it clip all day. I think I actually will do this. Just nothing matches. Always the most fun I have just breaking games. I think that's the most mismatched.
Sincerest greetings, traveler in Paimon.
Kill me.
Sincerest greetings, traveler in Paimon. Sincerest greetings, traveler in Paimon.
Catherine?
Sincerest greetings, traveler in Paimon.
No.
Sincerest greetings, traveler in Paimon. Sincerest greetings.
Sincerest greetings, traveler in Paimon.
I want to punt her off the ledge.
Sincerest greetings, traveler in Paimon. Sincerest greetings, traveler in Paimon. Sincerest greetings, traveler in Paimon.
Could they have picked multiple voice lines? Perfect. I wish they had the pitch slider so you could make some really horrible voices. Green him as often as I want. Why would I want to create a positive gaming environment when I can troll? Excuse me, I'm just trying to get a refill. no, wait, oh shit, oh no, all the bad instincts are coming out. Can I get away with... Please? Listen, I like this name, okay? It's a good name. Yes, please. Oh, good. They didn't immediately ban my account. The popular stage? Oh, no. What the fuck? People already have skins? What is this shit? Are they trying to make Roblox? Is that what I'm witnessing? Ooh. I'm looking at 6%. I wonder if we're gonna have a defense of the ancients on our hands. Tornado signal? What the fuck? Well, it's highly rated. Management simulation. Peach Blossom Life Away. Is that just gonna be Harvest Moon? Stardew Valley, I guess, if that's more familiar. Roguelike. Maybe I could make one. Although with these mechanics, I lamau. Maybe I should try making something. Eventually. The fuck is Genius Column? These guides? Okay, fine, I'm here. Why would I want to be? Set. What's the point of set bonuses? Are there even stats here? So that's a complete set then, I'm assuming. Well, here's the only one that's needed. I thought you said I could add it. What? Oh, that's with the skin. Where's my set bonuses? So now they finally have customization. What do you mean locked components? What locked components? Oh, the stupid hair. I don't even want it. There you go. What? Just misclick. It does. What the fuck? Great system. Oh. Now? Thank bitch. Fine. Okay, I clearly can't figure out what the... Hey, look, it's Red Mage. What? What am I looking at? Are they implying people have friends in this game? Okay. What is all this? Huh, okay. So when I talk about set bonuses, do they really just mean the animation? So this game has multiple battle passes now. That's good. I think that's what people want. Fuck is everything? What do you mean mannequin plan? No, I don't want to do this. It won't let me leave. Fantastic. What now? Nope. There you go. Now can I swap? Are you expecting me to sit through all this shit? Uh-oh. Nope. There's so many menus. And they yet to explain what they actually are for, other than just reward you. You could log in for 3 days, complete 3 different stages. Yep, that's me. Yeah. I mean, if I could be green, that would make everything better. I don't think I feel like playing and making random games. The map teleported to that? I thought they'd have like some sort of introduction. My introduction was confusion. Probably intended. My character just get sucked up. I'm sorry, are they red? Why did you receive them like items? Where the fuck did they go? Can I pull them out? Oh, they actually are characters. Wait, how do, what the f- whoa, hold on. Hi. Oh! What? Each time they enter it, god damn it! I wish they had more movement manipulation mechanics in that case, because Gene has the same sort of thing. I thought it would be fun, but then there aren't enough enemies that you can actually move around to actually optimize the damage. His last part. Okay, can I change there? I mean, she's steampunk, so she needs the steampunk weapon. Okay. Still don't understand how you select their elements. Also, isn't their animation just Traveler? Okay, because it's an elemental infusion. Sure, cool. Wait, if I can make it Dendra, I'll have like bootleg Alhaitham. That's kind of fun. This seems so useless. Why would you use this? It's like, it's just an alternate version of Traveler. Like, what? Is Medikita actually OP? I can imagine all the guides already. Their own elemental type, sure, but what decides their elemental type? They're using different elements here. Why is this one fire? Okay. Oh no. Let's pretend this part doesn't matter. Why is... Could they leave me alone? Do we actually have to go through all of these? Wait, hold on. I have this one? There, you happy? Can I leave? You motherfucker. Okay, now are we done? I would love to be in the meetings where they decide names like this. What the hell was the thought process? Isn't this a Jewish name? The name of a nice Jewish girl, Rachel. Just slightly mispronounced. Oh, we're back. I think I want to eat. One final meal. Billy? Oh, that's gonna be a great start. Maybe I'll activate the timer and then leave. Man, it's too late to eat. Guess I'll starve.
Huh. It's been a few days since we said bye to the others in Nasha Town.
How are you?
Still no
Did we?
news about Rarer, though. Where could he have slunk off to?
Oh, fucking.
If only he was gone for good.
I like how both his names are
But
bad
with all the
options.
trouble he stirred up before,
Sure.
there's no way we've seen the last of
Ferrero
him.
Rocher. I love that chocolate.
Hello, you must be the traveler in Paimon?
Vladimir? Mr.
Mr.
Putin?
Flint has been looking for you. Unfortunately, there's been a serious wild hunt attack over at the quarry. He thinks it's time to regroup and figure out a plan.
The wild hunt? Oh, uh-oh. We better get over there right away. Come on, let's go.
A nation that doesn't exist. What's the best way of getting there? Oh, great. Yeah, the frame drop into full spin. That's perfect. I haven't checked that area out. What was it I decided was a good exploration team? Oh. Ah! Okay, well I gotta mark this down. Interesting. Plot thickens. I want to roll around with a weekend the others. Man, I'm beginning to regret I didn't get enough.
Any Kuvaki at all. This whole
Just for the sake of
area
having the
feels
mechanic.
like a soulless husk.
Looks like his appetite truly is insatiable. As if the power of that energy cannon wasn't enough.
He's not seriously
So now he's
still
living in a
getting
cave?
stronger? What's his endgame here?
Destruction of
Everyone's here already. Hey, we made it. So, what's going on?
What
We've
indeed?
all been on high alert since we split up a few days back, expecting Rerir to strike again. But it's like he just vanished into thin air. No one has seen him nor found any trace of his presence. That is, until this morning, when a ratnik found signs of wild hunt activity while out here on patrol. As you can see, the Crystonite itself is physically intact, but the Kuvaki it contained is all but completely diminished.
And we're sure that Rerir did this. Who else? He's the only one who could pull off a stunt like this.
Kuvaki loss has reached critical levels. Reikir of Solnari set to maximum threat level. Warning, unless de-escalation measures are taken soon, he will pose a threat beyond our ability to contain. The consequences could be catastrophic.
Traveler, do you remember when we encountered Rerir just after regaining his body? There wasn't a shred of
Covered
sanity
in leather
left.
bandages.
Nothing but madness and rage.
Well, the way it's depicted in anime, maybe.
Yeah, didn't he shout out a bunch of names? Then he started raving about how nothing in
Meaty.
this world mattered to him. Oh, Paimon gets chills just thinking about it. Oh, but the thought that he's still out there, lurking somewhere in Notcry, waiting for his chance to strike? Oh, even chillier.
Last time we fought, we were already at a disadvantage. If he has such overwhelming strength, why would he suddenly go into hiding?
Yeah, if I were him and I wanted more Kuvaki, I'd just take it by force. No point staying in the shadows. Unless something went wrong.
Careful with the zoom.
His whole resurrection thing didn't exactly go smoothly.
The other thing is, how does someone who's completely lost their mind still have the wherewithal to cover their tracks so perfectly?
Beats me.
According to certain medical studies, insanity does not always entail a complete loss of rationality. It may be that he is simply living in a world of his own.
Actually sounds about right. He was ranting away to himself the whole time. Like he had zero interest in talking to us.
There are many unanswered questions here. He could be right under our noses, and we'd still be in the dark. Besides his name and title, we know little about him. Certainly nothing about his past, or what
He just
might be hoping
showed
to
up out of
achieve.
fucking nowhere.
Exactly. And we wouldn't even know where to begin looking. Even Boss hadn't heard of the Rahir of Solnari before all this. I'd be
Excuse me,
willing
what
to
now?
bet that even if we gathered together every scrap of intel in Nodcry,
I love it when
we
every
still
character
wouldn't find more
pronounces
than
the
like
same name
3
differently.
useful facts about him.
So, if we do nothing, he'll just keep getting stronger. But if we want to investigate him, we have no idea where to look. Last time we had Marionette and her big robo-buddy to help us, and we still barely held our ground. If we had to face him alone... Oh, Paimon's head hurts just thinking about it. What are we supposed to do against a threat this big?
Well, I do have a little hunch about his next move. Given that he attacked the quarry, I'd say it's likely he'll target other places rich in Kuvaki. Somewhere like the Eye of Krati, or the Pillar of Embla. One thing's for sure. If we just sit back and let him keep absorbing Kuvaki, we really won't stand a chance against him.
A perfectly reasonable hypothesis. However,
Or we just
it is worth
absorb
noting
more.
that these two locations are quite far apart. To investigate them both,
Let's starve
we'll
him
need to
out.
split up.
Destroy the land, take
I
all the
agree.
Kuvaki.
We should split up. Right now, Rarir's goal seems to be gathering Kuvaki, not fighting us directly. Once we're done, let's regroup on Hisi Island.
Wait, done with
why
what?
Hisi Island?
If I recall correctly, your largest goddess statue was carved from Kuvaki-rich ore, was it not?
That's right. Yes, it could well be a potential target of his. I should head back and start evacuating the pilgrims.
Well, seemed pretty obvious then.
Splitting up's always gonna be risky. But I guess we don't have much choice, right? We're in a race against time here. And if we do run into Rear, what then?
That's when you follow the third rule of treasure hunting. Run like the wind.
Didn't you say the third rule was go with the flow?
Listen,
I don't know.
this 3.1 and 3.2 has gone through several renditions.
In this situation, go with the flow means go find backup.
Agreed. If anyone finds so much as a trace of Rarir, do not pursue him. Get out of the area and alert the rest of us as soon as possible. We need to put safety first.
Don't we have a
we
trace?
better get moving. Come on, Ineffa, let's go.
Like, we know he's in there. Isn't this already... I kind of want a more Mawika-focused team, but... What would that even be? I'm not putting enough in there, but I don't think that's a very good idea. But somebody needs to give blessings. There we go. Bootleg an Nepha.
Want me to join?
Apparently. Because he already has a bunch of attack power himself. The gear that I'm using. And I can make it worse by just stealing the weapon. It's a good idea. I just want to try it. Because he brings this set. There will now be no shredding. It'll just be absolute elemental soup. Is that good or bad? Yeah, it was good to me. Why did I keep thinking that Mawik had a way of providing attack power to others? Really need this one. I don't feel like the charge attacks are actually that good.
Full throttle.
Excuse me. Oops. I thought we were going to the statue.
Nope. Diddly squat. No clues to where he might be hiding. It's like he's a ghost.
Maybe he is.
It feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second. Oh, I hate this feeling. I'd rather face him head on than be left hanging like this.
Hang you in a second.
You guys didn't find anything either?
Apparently not.
Loving the word either. How about you, Flints?
I
Yep.
questioned a few Ratniki and eventually narrowed my investigation down to one suspicious individual. But by the time I got to his place, he was already gone.
That is suspicious.
Almost as if he knew someone was on to him. Either that or he's just extremely cautious and doesn't stay in one place for long.
He's been biding his time for a while now. The question is, where or what is his next target?
No idea. Since regaining his body, he seems to have lost all interest in the fragment in my possession. If he did still want it, he's had plenty of chances to take it.
All we can do now is hope that Ino and Anefa turn up some leads. Darn it, Rarir! If you've got the guts, come face me one-on-one!
Seems likely.
Wait, he's actually here? I didn't mean it! I swear!
No, it's coming from Silver Moon Hall. The Lady Kutar might be in danger.
Oh,
Let's get over there, quick!
do I care? Fine, I'll pretend to. What? Who? What? Wait, what? Oh no, she almost got wet.
Why is he attacking the damselette? What's going on?
No time for questions. Stop him!
on it.
All she did was make a glowing circle. How is that supposed to
Your
help?
feeble light has gotten you. Now you shall plunge into darkness.
Oh, sounds familiar.
Soon, I will find a way.
Watch out!
Man, imagine if she opened her eyes. That would make things easier. Ah. Is that golden light?
Find them. Even if it means turning this place to ashes.
As if that wasn't the goal in the first place. Find them, but be extremely careful.
That was too close.
Oh, we barely made it out of there alive. What's that guy's deal? How'd he get so crazy strong?
Have they actually ever mentioned this? It feels like vaguely familiar, but how far back is this? No. Doesn't that refer to Descenders? I don't fucking know.
He's a threat to this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by conventional
So,
standards.
when does his banner show
I have
up?
a question. When me and Anefa showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her dead. What was that all about? We weren't there for the whole thing either. They were already duking it out by the time we arrived.
Yeah, we didn't see how it all started. It all escalated so quickly, we had no choice but to step in.
Kutar, can you shed any light on the situation?
Kutar. Cross-checking database. I see. So you're the one that the Frost Moon Scions refer to as the Moon Goddess?
I see. Beep boop.
She's the moon goddess? Oh, no wonder she looks just like all those statues.
There are many reasons why people might worship the moon, and just as many why they might despise it. I've
Fuck
never
off,
met
why
that
being so
person
cryptic?
before, but there was no mistaking his deep-seated hostility towards me. Why he holds me in such contempt, I cannot say. But since he hunts the power of the moon, it's no surprise that I am a target.
Kutar.
There are many potential motives. For instance, you help the traveler escape his grasp. This could be his way of taking revenge. It is also possible that he covets the Kuvaki inside you and seeks to take it for his own. The list goes on.
Wow,
But
two whole
right
options.
now, devising a counter strategy should be our #1 priority. The likelihood of this location being discovered is close to 100%.
That's ideal.
Counter strategy? But we don't stand a chance against an enemy like this. Surely our only option is to run. He's not gonna chase us to the end of the world, right? So as long as we can sneak out of Nodcry undetected. No, I can't say that. Come on, Yehoda. This is serious stuff. You can't suggest we all just chicken out.
Where's he again?
Running is our only option.
Huh?
You seem surprised, but what other choice do we have? We are facing an enemy we cannot possibly defeat in battle.
Well, I mean, yeah, but still.
Surely there is a
It's not
possibility.
too late. I can distract him, so you have plenty of time to make your escape.
Why are you so willing to? What the fuck?
You're gonna act as bait?
Doesn't that make sense? I'm the one he's after. There's no need for you to risk your necks on my behalf. A coyote doesn't
No reason for
stop
you to do the same.
bypassers
What
while
the
it's
fuck?
howling at the moon. What is it, Loma? The Frost Moon Scions have already grown accustomed to life without their goddess. My presence here is no longer essential, and this is not my home, so you needn't ask me to stay.
We can't just roll over and let him get away with this.
Of course we
That's
can.
not our style.
Well,
Yeah. We can't just call it quits after everything
Time for a
we've
change of
been through
style.
together. Besides, she pretty much saved my life back there. If I just ditched her now, I'd never forgive myself.
We can't overlook that you have saved our lives.
I really wish
multiple
Yehoda's
times
arrow
now.
actually beat his
To talk
fucking
of returning the favor would
laser.
be a
It'd
little
be really
crass for my
funny.
liking.
The implication.
But suffice to say that we are friends, and friends look out for one another.
River's true objective remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Miss Kutar, there's no guarantee he would stop.
But
It's true though.
Kutar, I know why you left the
I could
Frost
teleport all the way to
Moon Scions so
Mondstadt.
long
That
ago.
wouldn't stop.
It
That
was
wouldn't.
because
let the story
people
progress.
started treating prayer as a form of trade. They would make self-centered wishes, force you to accept meaningless offerings in return, and then expect you to perform miracles for them, as if that were their entitlement. If it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change everything, and that sometimes it takes losing something precious to appreciate its true worth. After much reflection, I've realized that this was never about whether the Frost Moon Scions need you. Any relationship based on need is purely transactional. What I truly hope is that you'll choose to stay, not out of obligation, but as part of our family. You were born here, and now you've returned. Who knows? Perhaps it was the moonlight that guided you home.
thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane. I'm afraid I will be of little use to you now.
What? Why is it? Can we? We'll find a way. It's our turn to help.
Very well then. I'll do as you say.
Both times you saved us, we were transported across great distances in an instant. Is that one of your powers as the moon goddess?
It is, but I find it very draining. I barely managed to pull it off just now, and it will be some time before I'm strong enough to do so again. Rejected by the world, my power is dwindling. Like a lake cut off from its source, slowly shrinking away. Now, it has almost run dry.
What do you mean, rejected by the world?
The three moons belong to the ancient bygone era in which they came into being. From the moment I was born, the world itself has been steadily sapping away at my strength. The three moons are not one and the same. As the goddess of the Frost Moon, I cannot wield the powers of the other two. Yet moonlight has a way of blending together. Each can reflect the other's glow. So when our fingers touched, I was able to restore my strength by drawing Kuvaki from the Eternal Moon's marrow. But this
Eternal
method of
Moon?
recovery is painfully slow. If only we could find the...
Come on, pull it out of your ass. We have the moon marrow.
It's the Wild Hunt! Ah, even faster than we expected. We'll have to finish this conversation later.
See how those wild hunt creatures are running away from us. They're likely just a scouting party, which means
What?
Rerir won't be far behind.
That's running away.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get the heck out of here!
Ah, wait, hey, what?
Lush as the moon, by the frost moon of all.
Chew on this.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Oh, they just keep coming. This is driving me nuts.
Rerear's closing in on us. We need to pick up
Is
the
he?
pace.
How can you tell?
There's too many of them! And this time, we can't fall back on Qatar's help to escape. This goes on much longer.
Close your eyes. The long sleep beckons. Observe.
Chew on this. Look.
Ultimatum protocol.
What the hell is that voice?
One heart.
Close your eyes. The night comes. To dust. Observe. Do you fear the dark? Close your eyes. Night falls.
Man, I should have gotten planes.
Flash attack.
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode.
Wait, what am I doing? Fucking.
Protect us for the
I'm
everlasting.
just misclicking now.
Be silent. The long sleep beckons. Close your eyes. Night falls. Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Chew on this. Ding dong.
Branch into song with one heart.
Ultimatum protocol.
Ah. Wait a second, I recognize that weapon. Diluc? Oh, of course. Wow, he's so cool.
What's the matter? Bit off more than you could chew?
Yes.
Who are you? Uncle Varka.
Golden
You're
hair.
back from Amspartnir? Oh, you're
And what now?
Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius?
We could
Where's
save
the
the
others?
interest for later. Right now, let's get you all out of this hellhole. Follow me. I know somewhere you'll be safe.
Which element is he? It's gotta be wind, right?
Oh, is that where I think it is?
That's the one. Come on, move! There's no time to waste.
Wow. Where are we? This is so well hidden.
Well,
Is
that
it the
goes without
animal or
saying.
cry? I can't fucking.
This is the Knights of Favonius' meeting place in Nodcry, and a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network.
The Northern Intelligence
AKA
Network.
the black market of intel. No matter
Wow.
what faction you're with, it's the place to buy and sell information. Their headquarters are in Nodcry, but they've got contacts in every nation.
Damn.
As an expeditionary force on foreign soil, working with them has offered us the most effective way of getting our hands on reliable local intel. This is where we meet.
I think I gotta
naturally,
save up for him.
it's secure. Anyway, where were we? Folks from Nodcry should be pretty familiar with me by now. But I believe this is the first time we've met. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
We've heard
He
all
better
about
synergize with Jean.
This meeting's been a long time coming. You look way younger than Paimon expected. But you definitely have that Grand Master vibe.
Well, I'm no spring chicken. Just not showing my age yet. Definitely feeling some of that back pain today, though. Rushed back from Amsfartnir without a wink of sleep, only to get right into another fight with that freshly revived maniac.
Another? You mean you fought him before?
Yep. He wasn't nearly as strong back then, but he was still a formidable foe. I brought some of the knights along to give him a little surprise, but he saw us coming from a mile off. My squad took heavy injuries, and I barely made it out alive myself. We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it. But still, it wasn't enough to stop him. I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace. Even in his unhinged mental state, he's as cautious as any trained operative. So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed by the wild hunt.
Like, it looks turquoise.
Rest, you already know.
Yeah, it's the same color.
Is that why he's been frantically absorbing Kuvaki these past few days? Because he sees you as a threat?
Maybe I'm part of the equation, but even if I weren't, I'm sure he'd still be gathering power. He's clearly working up towards something.
Note to self, Uncle Varka's strength rating officially upgraded.
Guess it's my turn to ask questions now.
Was that necessary?
What exactly has been happening in Nodcry? Why is the wild hunt returned in humanoid form? And why is it after you?
That's a long story, but I'll try to make it
How many
quick.
questions was that? Is he just trying to sell information? Is that what it was about?
I had no idea so much had happened.
Is he
Sounds like
a
you guys are
scoundrel
really
and a
good through it.
scallywag here?
So, the Kutar is actually a Fatui Harbinger. And all this wild hunt activity in Nodcry is the work of the Raker of Solnari, one of the 5 sinners. That's a lot to take in. Need some time to wrap my head around it all.
I'm truly sorry, Mr. Varka.
What the fuck?
You stood with us against the wild hunt and did everything you could to stop it from escalating into a full-blown catastrophe. And then, the one time you're away, it all comes to a head and all your hard work gets undone.
Yeah,
You've got
damn
nothing
shame.
to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter. You can plan 100 steps ahead and still slip up. That's just life. No one knows what tomorrow holds. You can't predict which way the wind will blow next. And, to be perfectly honest, I can't say I'm surprised. For all the times we've defeated the Wild Hunt in the past, we've never been able to completely wipe it out. Turns out, we were just delaying the inevitable. But now that a new variable has come into play, fate may well take a different course.
A new variable? You mean
You better not.
us?
Who else? And in a strange way, I think his resurgence might not be an entirely bad thing. The Wild Hunt is like an unrelenting force of nature, but Rerir is an individual with an agenda. He's gotta have a weak spot somewhere. That said, while I was explaining everything just now, some of the points that Mr. Flint's added caught my attention.
Why does this feel like the first
ally?
adult we've seen?
That's
this
right.
game?
From what you've said, not only did they lead you straight to some key files, they also shielded Hisi Island from a lethal Kuvaki blast. I don't know who or what could pull something like that off. Heck, even Miss Columbina doesn't have a clue.
I hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log, a Nodcryan Ratnik's Field Journal, and Kuvaki Survey Log.
Oh. No. Still doesn't ring a bell.
Motherfucker.
Another dead end. Guess all we can do now is hope that our mystery ally keeps showing up when we most need them. Still, it's safest to assume they won't be intervening again. From here on out, we'll have to resolve this crisis by ourselves. Your intel also explains something else I've been wondering about. The reason I led my team to Amsfarnir was because we'd had reports about a possible source of the Wild Hunt showing up there. But once we looked into it, it turned out to be a red herring. I don't know who was behind it, but clearly, it served its purpose. I doubt it's by chance that he happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And from everything you told me, it sounds like his scheming began well before his return. So maybe luring me away was all a part of his plan. But is it even possible that he orchestrated all of this by himself? The Moon Maiden and the Raker of Solnari, Nodcry of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
Is he the only
So,
person with a fucking nose?
what do we
Like,
do now?
that's really
Got any
throwing me
ideas?
off. Everybody else is just dot
Right
noses, as
now,
far as I can tell.
we've got at least 3 things to consider. Let's go through them one by one. First, we need to figure out how to take down Rerir. If we can't beat him in a straight-up fight, the rest won't even matter. To my knowledge, the bulk of Nodcry's fighting force is already gathered here. But even with everyone united,
Wait, what?
we're still no match for Rarer in his current state,
So
let alone
dumb.
with his power still growing.
What if there was a way to tap into a new power of our own?
How so?
More moon
Have
marrow.
you thought of something, Columbina?
3 moons once watched over this world. The Eternal Moon was the largest. The Frost Moon was the brightest. And the Iridescent Moon was the most mysterious.
What the fuck?
They
Okay,
say
let's use the
at
mystery
its
power.
The 3 moon
She just
phases
roll the
wielded
dice.
immense power, enough to shape the workings of the world itself. I now bear the Frost Moon's power, and the Eternal Moon's marrow resides within the Traveler.
Hold on. Are you suggesting...
Moonblast, ha!
The iridescent moon. The last piece in the puzzle.
That's right. If we can find the Iridescent Moon's marrow, I will be able to regain my strength much more quickly.
The 3 moons are said to stir the tides and illuminate all things. Perhaps they hold further secrets beyond our understanding.
According to my analysis, the solution is feasible. However, it is subject to one major condition. How do we locate the iridescent moon's marrow?
I know a way, but we will need to visit the Fatui's Experimental Design Bureau.
The Experimental Design Bureau? Are you saying we need to involve Marionette?
Need to? No, but we will, because it's funny.
I must speak with Sandrone.
It's a long way from here to the Experimental Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted. You shouldn't go alone.
That's
And that's
okay.
settled. Next up, our second priority. Somehow, we need to figure out Rarier's end goal. As you saw for yourselves, when he was still in his wild hunt form, everything he did was for the sake of recovering his body and resurrecting himself. His first act since then, after laying low for a while, was to try and assassinate this young lady.
And that was time well
People's
spent.
obsessions often
I mean,
reveal their
wouldn't
greatest
you?
vulnerabilities. There must be a reason why he despises the moon so deeply. Perhaps it sheds some light on his title, the Raker of Solnari.
Okay.
The Wild Hunt has plagued Notcry for centuries now.
Can you explain the
If we
title
wanna
if we're gonna
stop it
do
for
this?
good, we have to get to the root cause of what's driving it.
It's true.
How
We
does one
still
rate?
know very little about him. If Kuthar hadn't given us that lead, we wouldn't even know his name.
But where would we even start? I doubt even the Intel Queen of Notcry has a clue, and she has info coming out of her ears.
Oh,
Shouldn't be going in.
that's a rather hasty conclusion for someone who's so painstakingly meticulous when it comes to dealing with machines.
Yeah, little shit.
She heard me.
Oh no.
Boss! What are you doing here?
I'm
Bossing
now
around.
asking myself the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius requesting a meeting to discuss a major business deal. But it looks like this humble knight had something else in mind.
Details, details. Miss Neffer, the important thing is that you've arrived at the perfect time. Since his failed ambush, I've been racking my brains trying to come up with a plan to fight Rarier.
He's got
Given the severity of the
nostrils.
situation, I think it's fair to say that our only chance lies in uniting as one. And I'm talking all the factions in Notcry. We can't do this without the Curatorium. But I knew it'd be a tough job
You know
to
what?
win you over. So, I took the
I
liberty
gotta
of
restart
reaching
the
out
stream
for
with a
little
different
chat.
title.
Wait a sec. How did you even hear about this place, Neffer? And a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network? And isn't it supposed to be super hidden?
Super hidden?
You really think he could have gotten settled in Nodcry without my help? Besides, I'm the one running this gig.
How long is this
Of course,
cutscene?
I know where the meeting place is.
You're the brains behind this
Allow me
operation?
to introduce the current head of the Northern Intelligence Network. If it's intel you're after, she's your woman. Pretty much seen and heard it
Yeah,
all.
none of this is surprising.
Please spare me the flattery. Let's cut to the chase. Seems like you've run into some trouble, huh?
No, what makes you say that?
Well, this certainly qualifies as an unforeseen crisis. On behalf of the curatorium
What, are you not up to date?
I wish you all the best of luck.
Am I ruining the lore for you? Is this too deep in the plot? Dude, the biggest twist so far is this character model. It's like, I don't know why it's throwing me off so much. Every other character has dot noses, like including him and Zhongli and all the other like large male models, as far as I can tell. This dude is like, I want to roll for this guy just because there's too much feminine energy in this game. I need a big burly man in my life.
So you're just going to sit this one out?
And then they're just
Why
hiding
should I
him now.
get involved?
Perfect.
What could possibly be in it for me?
What if we told you we can't do this without you?
Oh? Then I'd say you'd better make it worth my while. I don't work for free.
I can't put a price on something like this. It's just not in my nature. But then again,
I'm
you
a
and
little
I
worried
have
because he's
always
Animo,
been
though.
polar opposites in this regard. So I can't exactly say I didn't see this coming.
Like, all the characters from Nodcry have special elements, but as far as I can tell, he's still from Mondstadt, which means he probably is not going to have lunar swirl? So I don't know. Yes, I'm here for that BWC, of course. Wait. My brain's not working. I can't find a different abbreviation.
If you insist on compensation, I will pay you. Consider this a formal
Big
commission.
woman crystal, fuck it.
Sound fair?
You just don't give up, do you? Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't afford my
I
prices.
like how
The riskier
playfully
the
they're
job, the
being
more
like
it'll cost.
antagonistic when
And a
they have the
moon-enchanter's
biggest synergy in the game so
stipend
far.
isn't exactly generous. Unless you're planning to start passing the donation box around among the faithful.
Could you?
Boss, just a thought. If they come up short, maybe you can take the difference out of my next few paychecks.
I want to put Vorka like right next to Flynn's. I want to see if he's actually like a head taller.
Really
I don't think he's
dangerous during
that
the
much
fight with
bigger,
Revere.
actually.
If this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be ley line fodder by now. I'd be gone for good, boss.
Well, maybe you shouldn't try shooting lasers with your bow and arrow.
I'd really like to help her. Please, I'm begging you.
This is why I'm always telling you never accept favors. They are the hardest debts to repay. You have to be careful who you get involved with. or
Well,
you
technically she
invite
didn't
all
accept it. She
kinds
added
of
Force of Honor.
misfortune.
Okay, damn it, was about to pause.
Very well. Yehoda, I will help. But just this once. Don't count on this
Oh
happening
yeah,
again.
that's true.
Flynn's. That fragment that Rerir was after. Do you still have it on you?
I'm actually trying to figure out if I can put Diona in other teams at the moment, just because she does give like 200 elemental mastery with her C6. Plunging without Shunyan? What? How did you do that again? How did you do the, what did they call it, that shit, the dragon dive with D-Luke? Did that require Venti? Venti had some fucking... like his E could create an upwards current. Did that actually make you jump higher though? Or did it just let you glide? Didn't it make you jump slightly higher so you could glide? Is he the OG plunger? I don't remember ever using it. Man, like I would like to try and use a build or a team setup like the Dragon Strike shit. Oh yeah, like if you ran fast enough, then you could do it. Did it require Jean then? I think she could like provide movement speed and attack speed to people. Wasn't it something to do with D-Luke's model being big enough so that if he got enough movement speed, he somehow jumped high enough to then... I don't know. It's so obtuse. It's kind of disappointing that D-Luke just is functionally unusable these days. Was that really it? So I could have done it from the very beginning? God damn it, I should have done it when it was relevant. Oh well. I wonder if Gao Ming has basically replaced him since he can actually plunge properly. He's got good scaling. Seems like he's got his beat.
Of course.
Of course.
Let me borrow it. I need it to follow up on some leads.
You do not.
Wait, you actually have some leads?
What do you mean by leads?
Shh. This is top secret information.
I get it. We all have things we'd rather keep to ourselves.
Look,
Plus, I know we can count on you. So we'll leave the intel gathering in your
Look
hands.
at this dude. You can even do it with the razor? I thought it had to do with the character model's height. Oh, he is a special case. Okay. Oh, wait! That means I can do it with him! He's super tall, right? Perma punch attacks! Come on! But did you notice? Did you see his face? He has nostrils. It's throwing me off. He looks like he's from a different game at this point. I love it. Now, if they could just let me play a little old lady with a walking chair, that'd be fucking great. I actually want character variation. I don't really understand though. Like, this game is like so homogenous with the characters, and yet people like love it. But then you also had Overwatch, which had like insane diversity. That was also pretty popular. I don't know why. Like, the character design is so boring. Well, I guess it's just boring to me. Like I said, people are paying for this shit. I've just given up.
And that brings me to the third and final item. We need to find a way to distract him. We need time to make our move, so someone will have to stall him.
I don't know. I keep doing this shit where whenever I'm in a conversation with someone, I tell them to look shit up for me. The big bad villain in this plotline is the Erasure of Solnari. What the fuck is Erasure? What do they do? Is it an action? Do Erasures race? Am I pronouncing it correctly? I don't fucking know. He really is the only playable Giga Jet though. Like, I want to get him just because of that. Okay. Like, from this distance, is he actually taller? Yeah, like, if you look at the knee and use that as reference, I think he might be a head taller. Jesus Christ. He's a big boy. Then again, nah. The foot probably does end here. Nah, never mind.
I'm in for this part, no matter what. Anyone coming with?
Count me in too.
Look, he doesn't have nostrils. Nobody has nostrils.
I'm way ahead of you here. Nefa did a scan of the moon goddess's Kuvaki
Truly
position,
innovating.
And we're gonna use it to make some decoys over at the Kramkake craft shop.
No, I don't like calling him Rare because that's the clumsiest way of saying it. Rare. Just call him Rare. It's like, both options are awful. But I just want to know what his title means. Is it an actual word? Does it have an origin? The way it's spelled makes it's probably Norse considering the setting, but I've never heard it in any context. And it doesn't really sound Norse. Well, whatever.
Once they're ready, we'll deploy the decoys across Nagcry. So as long
Can
as
I be
the
a
rest of
decoy?
you
I don't
keep
want to live
moving,
anymore.
He won't catch on to your scent and won't be able to track you down.
Damn it.
I like it. Genius idea.
Wow, she's real the brains behind the operation.
All right then, we'll split into 3 teams. Once your team has finished their mission, return here and wait for the others.
Okay.
Dismissed.
Do you think he's gonna sell? He's gonna have a banner, right? They're not so lazy that they're just gonna make him and then just go, nah, he's too manly, nobody's gonna buy him. Because it feels like a meme at this point that people play these games just to collect women. I mean, you got the fucking giant human trafficking casino in the sky that people pray to in order to collect them in the first place. So it does line up. But surely he's got enough cool to him, right? Or are people just like, no, I play this game like it's a porno? Is that really what people do? Hey, I swear, I will be so fucking disappointed if he doesn't pull any numbers. Then again, they could always like fuck up his build where it's like literally unplayable, and people are like, yeah, listen, guy, I like him, but I'm just gonna fuck up my account and never be able to even do Spiral Abyss anymore. He makes all the characters on your account worse. That's what I'm implying. Dude, that's what I'm saying! They actually tested this. They have like an almost all-male cast game. And absolutely. Absolutely. Actually, it should be more effective.
Wait.
I wonder if it was like a...
what are you doing at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau?
What do they call them again? Love Deep in Space So Well on Gotcha Space. Is that what it's called? Wasn't it almost like a novel? What are they called again? Motion comics? Motion novels? Ah, fuck it. Like, wasn't it a glorified storyboard? Like, minimal gameplay, if at all? I think I need to look this up. Am I corrupting my data by doing this? Okay, let's see. Google. Love Deep in Space? Okay, let's see. Love Deep Space. Video game. Yeah, this... Oh, yeah, this must be it. Okay, yeah. I don't like that you know that, Franco. Like, first you hit me with a big white cock, and now it turns out you know the deep lore of women's fetishes. Look at those necks. Okay. How to put this? Genshin, but what bad? I mean, maybe. Does I don't know the gameplay. What the fuck is this banner? Oh, no, oh, okay. Do they undress? Should I be clicking on images? Am I gonna regret this? Okay. Here's what I've noticed. When they try to make like characters that appeal to women, they tend to give them pretty like kind of effeminate features to some degree. Like very smooth skin, like maybe a chiseled jaw, but like maybe like thin eyebrows, like a pointy but the thin nose. But then when you look at the neck, it's almost always like really muscular, and I always find that contrast funny. Like I think if you look at the what is it, K-pop Demon Hunters design, they've got that shit going there too. Like they got very detailed necks on the male characters. Also, that's how the Ace Attorney characters are designed. So I think there might be a female demographic for that game, just because of the chiseled neck. That's like my entire theory. I missed that game series though. I keep thinking about playing more of it, but never get around to it just because I know they're like 60-hour long. Anyway.
We've been doing our best to mind our own business lately. But if you're just gonna waltz up here like this, you're seriously pressing your luck. Don't blame us for doing what we have to.
Man, you really gave up on lip syncing early.
You really think that's gonna scare us off?
So did
I'm
you.
not looking for any trouble. I just want to see Sandrone.
Okay, fucking... I probably complained about this so many times, but it generally blows my mind that they never invested any budget into lip syncing. There is AI that is able to detect like the sounds that characters are making so that you can lip sync properly, and they just don't bother. What, even the women are more feminine? I don't know. What, I mean... This might come across badly, but I think Asians inherently have more feminine features. They're like softer. Like the faces tend to be rounder. And like, if you look at, I don't know, fucking white people, I guess. Like, we have a more pronounced brow and we have a bigger nose bridge, and that just makes our faces like more detailed. More chiseled? Is that the expression? I don't know. Oh yeah, and then like the nose and nostrils, that's like more rounded. So I think that just makes it more soft in general. But like when you look at the Asian men, I don't think that they're like feminine as in soft and what these expressions I'm using. But they're still like thinness is considered like a feminine feature, so they tend to have like a thin nose and like thin eyebrows. Maybe thin eyes, I don't fucking know. Eyelashes, I don't know. Oh yeah, also like smallness is considered a feminine feature. So like if you look at the OG Giga Chad, like he's not just chiseled, like he has a massive brow. He has like huge cheekbones. The jaw is massive. Like the dude is just an absolute unit, even in the face. So like there's still like masculine features, but some of the features in the masculine category is like somewhat ignored. How do we get on this topic? I don't know why I think about these things. Actually, no, that is not correct. I do know why I think about these things. I find people's behaviors and preferences interesting, so I overanalyze a lot of it. And then I just create hypotheses, and I'm very happy about them. And then I never really have any way of testing that, so I just confidently go through life thinking I know everything. Which is how you're supposed to do it.
Do I need to remind you that you're still a wanted fugitive for deserting us?
What?
Out of consideration
Did
for
she?
our former ties and the crisis we're all up against, we'll let you leave in one piece. But don't even think about trying to get inside.
Let them in.
Get inside these cheeks. I will not bend over and spread them no matter how nicely you ask. Maybe.
No, my lady.
Sandrone seems to be in a good mood. Must be maintenance day.
Her theme song is wacky. What the fuck? Wait, we met them before. Did they play this music before? I don't remember this music. Also, this cutscene is going on forever. They're just moving me from location to location. They're not giving me a break. Holy shit.
So tell me, to what do I owe the honor this
Are you
time?
telling me or asking me? Are you planning on playing ZZ or Wooba? Oh, what's her name? Oh yeah, I got a hold of Zani, and so I kept playing Woowa a bit. I like the big smashy characters. Also, God, why do you play these games? Anyway, I think Xenoblade Zone Zero actually might be the best in the series for multiple reasons. Obviously, the gameplay is like a little more engaging and action-packed, but the artifact system, I'm not struggling to get different artifacts now. Like, I don't know what makes it so different, but I don't struggle getting like complete sets, so it's like way more satisfying to play that shit than grind. I started playing around the time that they were releasing Phoebe, so I have Phoebe on... I'm using all the wrong terms because I can't bother to learn. Constellation 2 with a weapon, and then Zani with a weapon but no constellations, even though like Zani is supposed to be the main. Just because I don't know what the fuck's getting released, so I just fucking upgrade Phoebe, and now she's like support, so it's kind of wasted. But Zani's smashing is so fun. She goes absolutely apeshit. She hits so fucking hard. It's a little frustrating how strict the rotations are, though. Like, you have to use so many actions in the right sequence in order to maximize her damage. Like, if you don't use her upgraded E, which I guess is the Concerto power or whatever, then you don't apply a solar flare. I don't know what the fuck it's called. The light debuff damage, and then you don't get the benefit from the set, and then you also don't get another benefit from one of her skills. So it's just like you have to use everything in the correct sequence, which is really annoying. But then once you get going, you just fucking clear waves like an absolute motherfucker. You don't even like use the finishing move. It's just like everything's dead. Spectre Frazzle, that's the one. Why the fuck would you call it Frazzle? Frazzle is what you accuse people of being if you've rustled their jimmies. They're now frazzled and rustled and frizzled and bedazzled. They should have called it that. Spectro Bedazzle. It sounds like you're fucking shooting glitter on them. Fucking no. And then make every fucking Spectro character just shoot rainbows everywhere. I would fucking respect it. Turn it into My Little Pony shit. If they genuinely did that, but then they made the characters like smash even harder than Zani. I made that sound sexual. That would be such a funny contrast to me. I would actually love it. There's rainbows flying everywhere, but also blood and guts just like people being stampeded by unicorns. Perfect. Anyway, this music is getting on my nerves, so I think I need to move on.
You answer that,
Do you think she's gonna be playable?
So we're clear. We're not colleagues anymore, Columbina. I don't owe you anything.
I promise it's nothing big.
It seems like you've gotten the wrong
I don't like that
idea
though.
here.
Promise it's
The only
nothing
reason I
big.
let you in was because I was bored. It seemed like a way to kill some time and satisfy my own curiosity. Whatever miscalculations I may or may not have made in the past, I haven't lost the plot enough to even consider sticking my neck out for your sakes.
There's certain elements about Wuwa that feel like way more polished. Like the events, honestly, always feel way more thought out. Like currently with the like top-down shooter roguelike thing, that's actually like properly playable and fun, like Vampire Survivors and that shit. What do you mean by more sweaty, though? Oh, wait, I gotta be honest, I still don't know how to do the parry mechanic reliably. I'm too focused on the rotations and button mashing, but just the fact that dodging and counterattacking feels like it has a proper purpose makes those games, like both Xenozone Zero and Wuwa, feel better than Genshin. Genshin just feels so fucking floppy. Okay, it's like in the other games I'm erect. In Genshin I'm fully flaccid. That's how I would compare the two. I blame you for starting this with a BWC.
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
She here?
What? Huh? You mean the knave?
think she's still in...
Arlecchino. Is she in Nodcry?
No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the Rooster and Regrator. The only ones in Nodcry are me and...
Who are these people?
What is it you need to speak to her about anyway?
That's what I'm saying, like...
hunting me. If I'm going to face him...
Genshin Impact
retrieve the Lost Moon.
is a glorified turn-based RPG to me. Because you only care about the rotations. Like, oh my fucking... I'm losing my mind. Like, you played the Onslaught, right? Stygian Onslaught? Like, the newest enemies? Like, you're just fighting a shield, which does nothing. Like, the worst thing about that shield... actually, there's so many things bad about that shield. But I'm just bonking on a shield. The enemy isn't even fighting back. So many of the enemies aren't even fighting back. I don't even see myself taking damage. But, like, I just have to fucking spam buttons in order to do as much damage as possible. But there's fucking no actual gameplay at this point. I swear to God. Yeah, and, like, I need all the newest characters, like... Actually, for this Stygian Onslaught. Like, okay. Apparently, I should be able to do this with Skirk, which I do have. But my Skirk doesn't have the artifacts required to get through the shield, so I just have to give up. Yes, exactly. Like, not just not great. Like, I actually think I needed to have Ineffa versus the shield because it's weak against Electro, but he also does Electro damage, which if you have an Electro shield, it's 2.5 times stronger. So, like, what the fuck? Oh, yeah, and, like... And then if you have the Nodcry characters... There's not even anything to play anymore. Like, I have Lauma. Do you know how fucking much of a joke that crab was? I press E once, and the mushrooms go flying. The fight's over. What the fuck? It's completely binary. There's no fucking gameplay. It's just you either have the character and you have the artifacts, or you fucking find a different game. Like... I need to pretend like Onslaught doesn't exist and just do the open world shit. Like, opening some chests, doing some of the world quests, that's fun for me. Just, it's fine. It's fine. But then there's like no gameplay anymore. Like, you just fucking run through all the enemies like a chainsaw. They need to add another world tier just so I don't go through everything like a chainsaw. But yeah, like, I think I basically should have gotten Ineffa just so I had access to the mechanic. Because I think... No, because I don't have access to the mechanic, that I won't be able to do a lot of the bosses functionally at all in Stygian Onslaught. What the fuck is it called again? Lunar Zip Zap Zippity Bap? That one. Lunar Frazzle! That's the one. I want to play the robot she has. Another absolute unit. Do you think there are more men or women that play this game? Or because girls or boys? Considering the demographics probably on the lower end. But at this point, I have no choice but to go along with what Columbina's plan. Okay.
Is that a no, then?
Give me the marrow. We're only doing this to stop her. He's our common enemy.
As if I need reminding. I was this close to settling things with him before someone decided to whisk me away to their weird little garden.
Who the fuck? Columbina, are you the one teleporting people?
Lately?
Tea parties? Yeah, obviously.
What kind of
you
question?
Don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here?
What, are we gonna have a tea party now? What the fuck is... What was that question? You think there's more women? But all the female characters! I guess they're for women too, I don't fucking know. I really don't know who the demographic is. Is that accurate? I don't even know. Like, there's you. Basing this on my followers, there's you, Mia, and then there's Feltblade. Feltblade referred to themselves as a granny, but Mia thinks they're a man, so I'm fucking confused. I think he's the tiebreaker. Like, how? What are you basing it on, though? Are those like the people who talk the most about the game? Like if you go on Reddit or social media or somewhere, like that's the people you see the most of? Or basing it on content creators? Like I don't know how to properly gauge this. Because you can't tell from the people in the game, like you can't really go through the list. Like, people don't call themselves George and Bob and Marianne. I don't fucking know. Yeah, he's really good at backseat gaming. He told me everything that I should be doing in the Abyss. And to be fair, I fucked it up badly. If I just brought a freeze team, some of those rooms were so much easier. I didn't realize that I could freeze some of the enemies, which means that they can't do the regeneration part of their phase, which means I can skip that entire thing. Which just makes it like go a full minute faster. It was absolutely retarded. I'm so like, my guy, I've played this game for 6 years. Do you know how many times I could freeze things? That only happened recently. Like none of the rooms that matter I was ever able to freeze. It was like pointless. So I'm still not used to thinking, oh, I should bring a freeze comp. Also, does freeze still not have any interaction with elemental mastery? Like, surely you should make it so that the freeze duration lasts longer or something, but no. Even if they're a man, most of them are gay, which makes them women. I mean, lesbians exist too. I don't even know. You think they're more gays or lesbians?
If anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Just me,
There he is!
Filipino, and a bunch of insolent, insensitive guests who won't stop asking where you've gone. Oh, they've been a real joy.
Oh, wait. No, sorry, but I'm not sure that's because of the demographic, but because of the characters they have in this game. Like, the amount of gay, venti fan art you're going to see in this community is off the charts. So, of course... I mean, what are you expecting? A fucking Giga Chat Venti cosplayer, just the absolute unit, and then the fucking side braids down each side, just like, yeah, that's a fucking look. I want Giga Chat Venti. The fucking visual of that fucking hairstyle, those clothes, he has a fucking corset. He has a fucking corset and then just built like an absolute brick shit house. I want that in my life. Like, that's the new skin they have to release for Venti. I would get it. I don't want to spend money on this game, but that fucking skin idea is so fucking good. And they have to release it just before the climax of this Nodcry arc, so that when you fight Rerir, Venti just shows up out of the blue, fucking yoked, absolutely... just fucking roid raging and kicking his ass single-handedly, and that's when they release the skin. And people are just like, well, I need to have it now. Look at how strong he is. You see how powerful he is in the cutscene? Of course it's gonna be as strong in real life.
I bet you served them the worst
Real
tea you
life.
have. Just like you used to do to me when I upset you.
Who cares about how good the tea is when there's no one around to drink it? I keep losing people.
She pulled a fucking Zhongli! Osmanthus wine is as good as I remember it. But where are those who share those memories? My fucking tea has nobody to be shared with.
First,
I keep
Rosaline,
losing people.
Now you? I'm running out of people who can make me laugh. Honestly, what could be more ridiculous than a multi-centenarian goddess who's only ever had the plain herbal tea she received as offerings?
Wow. Yeah, she clearly appreciates good comedy. You can really tell.
You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time. Was it really just to see how I'd react?
You were an experiment. She was trying to poison you. She just failed.
Well, duh. Why else? Watching you squirm was practically my only form of entertainment.
Why is she getting flustered? Was she generally trying to introduce Columbina to new flavors? Maybe all that coldness was just an act and they actually get along. Yeah, because characters can't just like each other in these games.
Oh, yeah. And Capitano sometimes used to bring Tartaglia around too. But I guess we won't be seeing him again.
Can I use Tartaglia at any point again?
Well, I guess we are overdue for a get-together. Polonia! Have
What do you mean, Polonia?
pass a message to Arlecchino for me. It's time for tea. Will suffice.
What are these names?
Pass along a message from me, too, if you would. My body cannot contain the marrow of 2 moons, so I'll be leaving one of them in her care.
That sounds like a fucking riddle. My body cannot contain the marrow of 2 moons. What am I?
If my tea meant that much to you, maybe quitting the Fatui wasn't your brightest.
The new game mode? I entered the different world, got bombarded by a new fucking... Jesus Christ. A new fake money system, a new battle pass, new skins to buy. And I was just like, this isn't a game, it's a store, and then I left. You did the same? Dude, I hope you made the woman, because you can make the overdress go through the skirt so that the polygons will always go through each other, so that I am as annoying to look at as possible as the polygons just keep going through each other. Oh, it's fantastic. Chef's kiss. That's as far as I got. I should have had... There weren't enough options to make them properly ugly, though, unfortunately. It's just weird seeing that that's where they finally give the people the ability to customize characters. You know what? I think I need to start shilling Warframe. It's like a gacha game, but you can get all the characters you want. You can customize them all you want. You can get like all kind of extra skins and peripherals and decorations for the characters for like just like £60 basically, and you can buy functionally everything. It's so much better. Also, you can have fun with the builds. Like, there's like so many different kinds of mechanics at this point that you can get really creative with the sort of setup that you have. And then, of course, you also have potential team synergies. If you care about playing with people, you can actually play with people in that game. So people can look at the horrible creation you've made. You can force people to look at it. Isn't that the point of customizing your character? So you can force it in people's faces and make them go, ugh, and then log off in horror? Yeah. Warframe. It's been out for 12 years.
Back when you were under the Tsaritsa's protection, no one would have
actually
dared
probably more than
comment
that
you so openly.
But that protection didn't come for free. In fact, I paid dearly for it. At the end of the day, it was just another transaction. I just got tired, that's all. I never never wanted any part in their grand ambitions, and I've had enough of being treated like a bottomless supply of power.
You're a battery, deal with it.
Memories from the old days, when I was still worshipped as the moon goddess.
Don't tell anyone.
Centuries on,
I might have 4,000 hours in Warframe.
But I see the same.
You're keeping that to yourself. It was really funny. Like, when my friend introduced me to the game, I was just like, ah, oh, fucking hell, not another goddamn shooter. I'm so sick of this shit. And then I ended up playing it more than him. God damn it. I haven't heard of Ananta. Wait, what is it? Do I know about this? Give me a second. Yeah, that looks pretty wait. This looks almost exactly like Zenless Zone Zero. What is this? Like, obviously, because I don't hang around on social media and I'm completely detached from the outside world, you're my only line of communication with it. So, what is this? Dude, the aesthetic, like, even the fonts and the color usage, the rendering, the shading, and the detail in the characters, everything about this is Zenless Zone Zero. What the fuck? What is this? It's a GTA ripoff? Whoa, what? Whoa, whoa. Hold on. But is it made by the same company? Is this more MiHoYo shit? Fuck, I can just Google it. Ananta MiHoYo, maybe? From NetEase Game, but not from MiHoYo. Okay. Okay. Here's the thing. GTA has made a shitload of money. So making an anime game with like a gacha payment model in order to milk people dry, I'm afraid actually makes sense. The problem is, what's the staying power? I have a hard time understanding why people play GTA Online in the first place. I've seen people have fun with the role-playing, but isn't part of what makes that funny that it so accurately depicts the real world? Which means, like, everything you do makes it absurd by contrast because of how goofy your actions are as opposed to how real the setting is. Isn't that what makes it fun? So if you take an anime setting and you run around as anime characters doing anime things, does that have the same appeal? I need to watch a video about this afterwards. What do you think? You think it's gonna be good?
I figured you'd leave eventually.
Man,
you didn't have
these cutscenes sure take forever when I took it over it.
The Tsaritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. Nothing more, nothing less. Meanwhile, the Fatui demanded everything from you in return, until it was more than you could bear. I get why you left. And frankly, I have no interest in dragging you back just because the higher-ups told me to.
Maybe you should.
But if you keep hanging around with this riffraff,
this
riffraff,
time
we cross paths, we might be enemies for real.
For real, for real? She says that, but she's the one who just caved in and agreed to help Columbina. Yeah. What, is it released? I'm not sure. God damn it. I keep saying I'm not sure, and then I play Wuwa, and then I'll play Xenoblade Zone Zero, and I'll play Honkai Star Rail. I need to give up on some of these games. It's taking too much time. Better not keep Varka and the others waiting anyway.
That might be your plan. But it sounds like someone else wants you to stay a little longer.
Is it a machine gun attack me?
What do you mean? Listen.
What are we looking at? Why are they here? Also, isn't this your problem?
Lady, it's the Wild Hunt. A horde of monsters is headed straight for the facility.
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area. I'll handle this.
That's part of the problem. I generally don't like playing casually. I like investing myself in a game and try to understand it. And if there's nothing to understand, it's usually too boring to me. So, like, having the characters to upgrade, I like. Feeling like I'm investing into the characters. The randomness of it, I fucking hate. The artifact system, I hate to this very day. Are these gonna be playable together? Probably. That was on my end. Oops.
Wait, what? You want us to leave you here by yourself?
It's like, how to put this? I can't imagine playing a game like League of Legends, for example, casually. Well, that's not entirely true. I didn't really play it ranked. But I tried to make sure I understood, like, all the characters and the interactions. Like, that was what made it fun. So just, like, showing up and playing the same character day in and day out. And, like, never understanding what was really going on, like why some characters are more effective than others, etc. Doesn't seem like that would be fun to me. Good thing you don't have to be good at the game. I think, honestly, same. I got, like, how do I put this? For too many of the characters, I don't actually understand the mechanics because Wuwa has way too many just walls of text on the characters, and I'm just like, this tells me nothing. Then I play the character tutorial, and they make me push some buttons, and I don't know why I'm pushing those buttons. Then I go back in the game and just go, I'll figure this out later. Probably never do. So, like, I noticed that when I'm playing some characters versus some enemies, I have to play them a few times to actually understand what the fuck I'm doing when I'm in the tower. Thankfully, because skill is an actual element in that game, I can get there by, like, being tenacious enough and actually bothering to learn the mechanics, but I never learn the mechanics until I'm in the fucking tower or doing, like, some of the real challenges, because the general gameplay doesn't require you to know almost anything about the game, so it's just like, it's so fucking face rolly. But then some characters I just generally don't understand. It's like you have 50 different things you can do, but I don't know what order I should be doing them in, or why use any of them at all sometimes. Also, I think I just need a second to check the messages. What the fuck? Okay. Nah, reading that later. You want us to leave you here by yourself? Can do, let's go.
You'll be lucky to make it out of this alive.
Well, we needed a distraction.
You really think you can afford to worry about me? Go on, get out of here.
Go
you
on.
may have stopped Polonia from crushing him last time.
Take it. It's Fiorina.
But I've made sure that won't happen again. The entire Experimental Design Bureau is rigged for war.
What kind of experiments are you pulling here?
Stay and watch if you want, but it'll be at your own risk.
You're not flagged as friendlies in the weapon system.
Oh, by the way, speaking of voice actors, the cat lady in Honkai Star Rail has the most annoying voice and mannerisms I've experienced in any of the games. Every time she's on screen, I'm like, oh, fucking hell, no, please. She keeps, like, inhaling it. She sounds like the Wicked Witch from the West on steroids.
Don't tell me what to do. Look.
I'm a pretty.
Make it quick, or you'll just get in my way. There's a secret passage on the second floor.
Probably not accurate at all,
It'll
but
take
still.
you right to the plains out back.
Okay, take me to the plains.
Stare all you want,
Cat girl.
Carmelina.
Listen,
You're not
there's too
getting
many
another
characters.
invitation to
I
meet
will not
somebody.
remember the name.
I know.
I don't use her. I don't have her.
Anyway,
Cat girl.
Sandrone.
She's supposed to be the world's greatest thief or some fucking dumb shit. I don't know. She's like becoming a reason to skip cutscenes for me. Okay. Surely if I type cat girl, oh Jesus Christ, be careful. HSR. Yeah, there she is. There she is. First hit. What the fuck is she called though? I like, damn it, nobody's gonna get. Oh, Cypher. That's it. There you go.
This is exactly why you shouldn't hang around with those people. All their melodrama and sentimental nonsense is rubbing off on you.
As it should. Wait, can I actually play now? You son of a bitch, more cutscenes.
Come on then, Mr. Ray.
They gave me the audio
Let's pick up
cues.
where we left off. It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities versus my beautiful creations. Let's see who comes out on top.
Really wants to fight again. Nice pixels. What was it? What is the point of this? Whoa! Wait, what? Hi, Lamau. Oh, we have a turret segment. How 2001? What the fuck? This. They actually gave me a turret segment? Are they fucking with me? Dude. High octane gameplay. This is why I play Genshin Impact. What about you? Yeah, you know what they also need? Skip gameplay. Let me skip Onslaught. I don't even want to try anymore. What the? What is this camera? Why is the? I'm jumping. What is that? No, shut. I'm getting seasick. Oh my god! Why is this gun attached to a pogo stick? Oh, I'm gonna fucking vomit. What the fuck is this? You know what? Let's go! Let's fucking go! Who needs skill when you got a high sensitivity mouse? You think I can ever die? Oh, whoops. I clicked outside the screen. Oh, now I'm a sniper?
Don't let them get near.
I can't stop them from getting near. What do you mean? Okay, fuck you. Why do they have turret segments? This is so fucking weird to me. How do I take damage because they throw a fireball on the ground? If they could just throw a fireball on the ground to damage me, why don't they just do it? What the fuck? What the actual fuck?
Rotate out. Deploy all backup units. Get in there and hold the line.
Okay, can I actually move this time, or are we gonna... Oh no, big boy. Can I one-shot these?
Whatever. This is where the real fun begins.
Oh, damn it! She said real fun. I thought she said railgun. If they had a railgun, I'd be happy. Have you seen a real-life railgun? It's not... it isn't a sci-fi concept. But it is fucking nuts.
Don't worry. Once this is over, I'll put you all back together again. I promise.
Where the fuck are you... I can't even rotate far enough to get that guy. What the fuck? Can somebody get him for me? Please? I legitimately... Damn it, another one!
Finally, the Ranger himself.
Wait, what?
Huh? Where'd he go? Uh-oh.
Dude, I can't even see him. Who planned this? Oh, how scary. He threw the camera. Go on. Oh, it's just, he's covered, like, his getup is almost entirely bandages, but then also a cape for maximum edginess.
I've upgraded Polonia again since our last encounter, and uploaded every last scrap of your data. So let's finish this once and for...
Oh yeah, because just uploading data, that's gonna be enough. Once and for.
She's not here. Where did she go?
Why does he have pink eye?
Here, you big...
You big?
Curse it, moon. Go. Keep searching. She cannot have gotten far.
Why not? One shot? What is happening? I like this war map. Am I playing an RTS? The cutscene still isn't over! I just went from turret segment to more cutscene! Holy shit! I'm not sleeping tonight. This is an all-nighter.
So this is your method for
I
investigating.
don't even want a skip
Rivier's
button. Just give me
past?
the ability to take a fucking
Almost
break.
looks like some kind of ceremony.
Like, if I quit
Good
now, what
deduction.
happens?
But it's quite a different affair from what you're used to with the Frost Moon Scions.
Oh.
Whoa! First time I've ever been in here. Boss always said it was off limits, so I pictured some kind of creepy dungeon. But it's actually kinda nice. Oh, I guess this must be Sumero decor? That's where Boss is from. And that nice shopkeeper who sold me my treasure compass.
I'm not sure exactly what you've got planned, but it looks like you're all set. When do we begin?
Now,
Whenever
bend
we
over.
wish. But for some reason, I've got a feeling this isn't going to end well. I've never
For who?
faced Rarier myself. But
Rare,
from
rare.
what you've told me, his power is beyond anything I could imagine. I, on the other hand, am just an ordinary businesswoman. Our paths should never have crossed, yet here I am, forced to make an enemy of him.
The problem is that so many characters in this setting are just like ordinary business. SS rank character who's top DPS healing and whatever the fuck else at the same time. Oh shit, it looks like a network is struggling. Dropped frames? Oh no. What just... Why? Why did that happen? Well, hopefully I was heard and understood.
If you ask me, you're about as far from ordinary as it gets. So what are you saying? You're getting cold feet?
Once I take a job, there's no backing out. Still, I have to ask myself if the power I'm relying on will even work on an opponent of this caliber. And also how to make sure I come out of this alive if things spiral out of control.
Could you imagine
Death
going
is the
around
one
with
thing
these
we can
claws
take for granted.
on a daily
It is the
basis?
great equalizer, however
Like you have to
fortunate
scratch your
or
face.
unfortunate we may otherwise be. So it's important to consider how to spend what lifespan we have left.
Come on, boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death. It's bad luck.
I'll talk about death as much as I want.
For once, I agree with you. When you're up against a foe like Rerir,
Yeah, Hoda's the most
there's
4-star
no such
character
thing
I've
as
ever
being
seen.
prepared. Is there anything I can do to help?
That won't be necessary. I've already made up my mind. Time to cash in a precious favor I've been saving for a rainy day. Yehoda, I need you to find someone for me. The sooner the better.
The better the sooner.
Find who?
That shady merchant who sold you an overpriced treasure compass the other day.
Come on,
Dory.
boss. You're pulling my leg again. In what way is she shady? She showed up when I was completely lost and sold me a neat little gadget that was exactly what I needed. Trust me, she's a good person.
Yeah, you're vouching for her?
Anyway, I know who you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Hello there.
Hey, aren't you?
What is it? What's the big rush? You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual attendance fee.
Is this a different
See, look
voice?
how easygoing she is. After that rude awakening, she could have completely snapped at us. But instead, she kept it together and just asked for an extra fee.
Dory Sangama Bay? I never would have pictured you two doing business together.
If you want to make it big and not cry, it's all about connections. Lady Nefer just so happens to have a lot of intel that interests me. And she also did me a big favor in the past. It was back when I first arrived in Not Cry. My trusty assistant, the genie in my lamp, had an adverse reaction to the Kuvaki and fainted. And wouldn't you know it, that's when I suddenly find myself in a life-or-death situation. Good thing my compatriot was there to swoop in and save the day.
It could be the same voice actor, but she usually, isn't she usually higher pitched and energetic? Do you actually have Japanese voice acting on? I never like changing languages because then I can't just put it on autoplay and lean back and just do something else.
I've been giving her a 30% discount off all of my goods ever since. Now, so that no one here feels left out, I'm willing to extend a 20% discount to fellow friends of Boss Nefer. Plus, any other friends you send my way will enjoy 10% off. What can I say? The great Lord Sangama Bay is nothing if not generous.
Something about this feels off.
So,
Has she grown up?
You've run into some trouble. I've got everything you could possibly need, and the more you buy, the more you'll save.
Did she used to be 12?
You guessed correctly. What have you got in the way of survival gear?
The one type of gear I've never been short on. What are you looking for? A jetpack?
Jetpack? That's survival gear?
An ancient suit of armor, dredged up from the bottom of the sea? At the very least, I need to know what kind of opponent you're dealing with here. If even you're worried about staying alive, it must be pretty serious.
I kind of want to go for the Chinese one just because it's made in China. But I didn't. Didn't I do that the period? I know I have the Chinese voice back, but I don't know what the fuck I use it for.
What if I told you it's someone with the power to bring a nation to its knees?
Oh yeah, I think I've said this. I kind of wish I could have the characters' general voices be one language, and then in the cutscenes be another. Like when I'm running around, have them be Japanese, and when I'm in a cutscene, I can just have them talk.
So? Then we really are talking top-shelf treasures. I don't have anything like that in stock right now. I'll have to ask my supplier.
Your supplier?
A powerful woman, make no mistake. I can't reveal her identity, but luckily for you, I hear
Not to
she's
be
planning to
racist,
visit Notcry in the near future.
but almost all the vowels in China sound the same. It's just variations of je. It's like I almost never hear vowels actually change. Which is why that Chinese seems like the hardest fucking language to learn, because it seems like very small nuances completely change the meanings. Like the fact that pitch is involved, I still don't understand. That's expressive? That's like a matter of direction, though. Like, I think part of the reason people like Japanese voice acting is because they're all fucking over the top all the time. And I think the fact that people don't know the language helps them deal with potential cringe. Because if people overact in English, you will notice it immediately, but because it's in a different language, it's like, yeah, this seems normal.
If you're willing to wait, I can ask her when she's here. Can't say exactly
Ya
how long that'll be, though.
Then let me put it another way.
Or as it would
you do
be,
if you encountered
or as it
an
would sound in
enemy like
English.
that? Roll over
Stop!
and serve yourself
Stop
up on a
it!
silver platter?
Stop!
Of course not. I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on.
I do know what you mean, though. A lot of the Chinese voice actors just sound
This is for my personal use only.
relaxed, like all of them, from what I remember. Like, all of them are just having casual conversation. There's like no personality that's bleeding through.
Let's just say I'm borrowing it, all right? Just for insurance purposes.
What is he holding? Is that a
You'll get it back
shuriken?
later.
Are you gonna kill Nefer?
Favors
I
are the
did not
worst
pay
kind of
attention.
debt to owe, and now you've got a chance to repay one. A win-win situation, don't you think?
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1 million mora. Deal?
What the fuck?
Deal.
I'm sorry, what is the thing? Like, it looks nice and all, but I'm not paying for that.
Was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
What, do you need your beauty sleep?
That will be all. Take care now. Don't trip up on your way back, friend.
What is that supposed to be? Did she place landmines on the path back? Yeah. Man, it'd be a real shame if you tripped and died, exploded into pieces.
Ready. The ceremony can now begin.
Yeah, it looks like a Samir Shuriken to me.
Initiating the ceremony, your
I
mind
seriously
will
haven't paid
follow me
attention. I
wherever
don't know what
go.
the fuck that MacGuffin was.
You will see many
It was probably a
strange
really
things
important
in your
plot point.
mind's eye.
I don't care.
So
I just want
remember,
this to end. Get me the fuck out of this cutscene.
Don't make a sound.
I must have been talking over so much of this. I don't expect him to be able to pay attention.
Let us peer into the Raker of Solnari's past.
By using the ancient power of green light. No, get me the fuck out of here.
I made it.
You can't. You can't just keep give me loading screens and cutscenes.
Must be Conrian.
Yeah, probably.
Simple furnishings, table and chairs. It's a more ordinary house than I might have expected.
Dude, that is the most useless bookshelf I've seen in my life. Like, how would you... Like, you're supposed to have as much space as possible to actually put the books in, and then you just have some fucking fat columns. Oh, okay. Well, I guess it's for aesthetics. I've actually seen crooked bookcases for aesthetic purposes. Looks kind of cool.
Looks like the fearsome Raker of Solnari came from surprisingly humble beginnings. Unless this passed for luxury in Conria.
How?
Unlikely.
Okay, so we got the Sumeru Shuriken, and now we're... now we're in the Raker's past, somehow. Do those connect?
Anyway,
sure.
I'll keep exploring.
I like how you just have the people to fucking go to people's pasts in these games. No, get me out. Damn it, I can't... They don't even let me jump. What is this? Everything is neatly organized. Enjoying a comfortable life. I'm not sure that's the description I'd use. Everything is made out of stone. You can't even lie down.
Hi, River. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I thought I'd keep myself busy by checking out that new kebab shop. I've heard good things about their menu.
Wait, what the fuck? Kebab in Conria?
I'll test it out.
Where is Conria? Why do they have kebabs?
Let's go back together sometime. P.S. New stash
Conria. Turns out it was just turkey all along.
I brought some goodies home. A few teacups and a pin rack. Hope you like them.
Wow, a pen
They
rack.
didn't sign their name. But they must have been close. Sounds like they were living together.
In perfect harmony. That is rare these days. Yes.
I went over to Joseph's for drinks today. They have a fine collection, but I went alone. Felindis was tied up with something and couldn't make it.
Oh no.
Joseph asked why I came alone, but I didn't really have an answer.
Joseph is such a normal ass name, and then I have fucking Felindis.
If you ask me, someone who asks that many personal questions is too nosy for their own good.
Felindis the Wise.
But if he invites me again, chances are I'd still go.
Hope he doesn't.
Felindis. That's the same name Rerir mentioned.
Wait, when?
Crane and
Literally
keep
when?
falling. If things don't pick up, we'll soon be back to meat and mushrooms only.
Delicious.
Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that new type of mushroom everyone's been into lately. Didn't it start out as a lab-grown variety?
I'm sorry, I
heard it's
just...
even mildly corrosive.
I just need to point this out.
Seriously.
He's complaining about going back to meat and mushrooms. Meat is considered a luxury. Like, meat is like the first thing to go when a country is starving. So being like, oh man, meat again, no grains, is just fucking wild to me.
I don't care if it's an impressive feat of alchemy. That just isn't the kind of thing I like to eat.
Grain has to be imported, and they're eating a diet of mostly meat and mushrooms. Could it be because Conria is underground?
Sure,
so
sounds
it doesn't
like
get
it.
much sunlight?
They keep eating those
That would
mushroom
explain why
boars.
They use so much stone in their buildings. They even use alchemically modified strains for food. Seems like the people of Conria don't have many options when it comes to dining.
What the fuck? They're actually giving, like, fucking deep lore. Well, it isn't technically deep lore, but this is actual world building. This is the kind of shit I actually think is interesting. Yeah, I know, right? Fucking, what was the name of him again? Illithar, fucking Illidan, Lord Illidan the Wise, Malfurion, Tholindis. Okay, well, close enough. Tholindis, Rerir, Joseph, Mary, son of God.
I've just about saved up enough now. Time to buy it and keep it somewhere safe.
But like, I've actually thought about that, like how the Conrian architecture is like all fucking stone. Does that mean it actually did originate underground? It's like dwarven architecture in other games, like including these, like the angular aspects of it. Like if you look at dwarf architecture in most games, it's usually angular like this. And also in like Lord of the Rings, the aesthetic there for the dwarves was also very much like that. I mean, Lord of the Rings was a book, but for like the movie, like if you look at Gimli's helmet, for example, you find a lot of like these angles.
Making a big purchase.
So what I'm saying is, people from Conria should be short as fuck. Okay? Rio should be a goddamn midget, okay? I would love it if they did that. Dude, like, there was just an army of evil dwarves? Like, what the fuck? Why not? That'd be funny. It would also kind of make sense considering how short the Abyss mages are. And then you just have, like, random mutations and shit. But we're underground, like, just all across the continent? And why would they live underground? Is it because they're, like, part of the... wait, no. The Abyss attacked them. They're not part of the Abyss in that way, but, like, neighbors do? I don't fucking understand. Anyway, like, world building is something that is a lot of fun. That's the sort of shit that I've talked about with friends in my free time. It's just like fun creating different cultures and trying to place them on a map, like changing the environment and having that affect the culture, and then making decisions about the culture and how it affects the environment, and just have that interplay. And then you can like invent a history which, if you're smart about it, will affect the other elements. Like the reason they have certain laws is because of something that happened in the past, and the reason the environment looks like this might be because there was a war. That's how, for example, Warcraft has an area where they just have something called the Scar, because the undead attacked, and now nothing will grow there anymore, just ever. So they have to give it up. So now it's just a giant scar across the land. I like shit like that. Most of what's written in the diary are the mundane details of everyday life. It's clear that the author was an ordinary Conrian, or at least that they were passing themselves off as one. So they believed in the... Oh. When you say the gods, you don't mean the archons, but the like... Because they do have gods, like they had people like sitting on thrones in the sky. They were the people who gave the gnosis, right? Like I thought we were supposed to be one of them because we were called descenders. Because you do have that island in the sky that's still like... I don't know if that's where the gods are supposed to be, because gods sometimes exist in a non-physical place. I don't know. But then you had like the upside down statues of the archons in that one Abyss place. Was that original Conrian, or did they just move it? Did they kidnap a statue of an Archon? The author's handwriting doesn't reveal anything. It's neither showy nor stiff. In fact, it doesn't really leave any particular impression.
He really is a professional. No wonder he's so good at covering his tracks.
Or maybe he just is normal at this point. I don't know how far in the past we are. Oh, she's wearing the shuriken!
Despite what he's become, it seems like he's retained certain habits, at least in this regard.
Near the end of the diary, you notice a page with a shallow indentation along the bottom. The previous page has been torn out. For now, its contents remain a mystery.
Did Rary rip it out himself?
But pen marks like these leave a trace. With something like charcoal to add some color, you just need to find the right angle. When Nefer looks around, she sees a fine charcoal pencil on the desk. Before long, she has restored the missing words. Compared with the forgettable handwriting from before, these lines have been scrawled in a rougher, more haphazard way, as if the person who wrote them was in an emotional state.
Before I met you, I was convinced that my heart was nothing more than a stagnant pool.
Ha! Gay!
The burial place of a fallen moon. A withered, windless grove where the waters rested forever unrippled.
Rippling like these muscles.
Who helped me see that my heart hadn't entirely withered away. That it could still beat to the rhythm of love.
That's the cheesiest line I've ever heard. My heart beats to the rhythm of love. If that doesn't make you moist, then there's something wrong with you. Wait, what the fuck did she say? Fuck. Should I pay attention? Who knows? Okay, can I leave now? If I click here and say teleport. Ah! Wait, how the fuck do I get back? Hey, nice viewpoint. Was this always here? I don't remember this. I'm finally free though. Thank God. Okay, you know what? I am hungry and I need to go to bed. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a fine evening and good night. Enjoy the rest of your night.